Yay.
Well, have you seen it?
Around
Have you
here.
had a look at it?
Hey?
Have you had a look at it?
Not yet. I'm going to do that one. Yeah. Right. So, hello everybody. Welcome to our Ask a Media monthly session, and we've got the regular crew. We've got Karen, Gloria, Rudy. Jeff is now joining us on a regular basis now.
Huzzah!
Yeah. We had a really good session with the round table. That's some great questions from Jeff. So hopefully you're going to get more of the same. Just quickly before we start, I'm going to have a look at Jeff actually bought his pendulum, which
That's
really,
good, mate.
yeah, really
That's
really nice.
Organite, isn't it?
Jeff.
It's organite.
Organite, yeah.
Is it organite?
Yes.
I didn't know.
The reptilians
That's
don't like
lovely.
organite.
I was
It's
just-
organite and
No,
it's
they
very
don't.
good for EMS, like so it's good to protect you against it.
Reptilians
A
don't
bit like
like it.
shungite.
EMF.
EMS,
What's
yeah,
all that?
electromagnetic frequencies, if that kind of thing bothers you.
As
So-
I said before, reptilians do not like
I don't
organite.
know any reptilians and I don't have any organite either, so I guess that's
So right, so this is organite, and what are his properties again?
Reptiles.
They like it.
No, it is a really good stone for absorbing EMS, so it protects you against them.
Okay, so
I've got one of them.
You can stand them next to your TV and stuff.
Well, I've got one of them little pyramid things.
Like
That's
shungite.
organite.
Yeah, and it's got like a copper,
Yeah,
copper
yeah.
wire in it.
They're really
I've
expensive
got
though,
that
you're
near the- I'm
much.
talking. I've got that near the TV. I've got that near the
No,
TV.
that's fine, yeah. But you'd be much better off getting shungite, it's cheaper.
Shungites, yeah.
And it's
shungite.
more-
No, I've already bought it now, so it's too late, isn't it?
So what made you choose that pendulum?
It chose me.
Where? How?
so where was it when it chose you, and how did it
So, well, you know,
choose you?
We were down at. Yeah, fuck off.
You can't swear on you.
Oh, sorry, language. Sorry, I'm new to this.
Yeah, yeah.
We were at Battlesbridge. What's wrong with you?
Now you've got to keep straight face.
What is wrong with you?
This could be an interesting evening.
You started off with the news.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, go on.
So you started out, Jeff?
Laugh some more, go on.
Well, it's
Oh,
not-
God, she's off, look. She's off.
she's gone red, look, there she's off. Look, it's it raises the energy. Sorry.
So,
Does
what was the
it?
question?
How did it choose you?
Right. Let me try. Let's rewind slightly.
How did it choose you?
That's it.
How did it choose me, Karen? How did it choose me? Well, I was in the. No, I can't concentrate.
So right, you was in Battlesbridge. So
I was at the shop in
Dragon's Realm.
Dragon's Realm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, we've all been there. They've had some good business out of us, I think.
And
Other shops are available.
yeah, but I like Traffic. And basically,
Go on.
Stop swearing.
Sorry. Yeah, basically, there was a load of different pendulums, different sizes, and listen, appendages. And basically, I just liked it. I just got drawn to it, and that was it.
I mean, that is really nice. I mean, obviously we've all been there several times, and I've not seen that one.
Yeah, because I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's right. It's
Yeah,
not-
so
You wouldn't have seen it 'cause I got it. It's at
all
my
the
house.
times I've been in, I've not seen that, and the time that you went in, it was there. So he definitely chose you. Then it was there waiting for you to come and you go, oh, I'm having that.
Yeah, how it worked.
Kind of, yeah.
So,
Yeah. But,
Oh, hours, you don't know.
I just, because I've never bought one, what makes you choose a particular one? What is it?
It's whatever you're drawn to, isn't it? It's like when you go shopping for a dress, why do you choose that dress? Because it suits you.
Yeah,
So
I just
That's
didn't
good
know
now,
what
is it?
was about it, what about it was that you liked.
I just like the colour of it. I like the shape of it.
Jeff.
I like the way it swings.
you could stick a tea bag on the engine if you could see, couldn't
Kettleys.
Yeah.
Or Yorkshire tea. Yeah.
you? Or Yorkshire.
Yeah. You can't. Don't like Yorkshire tea.
No, I like Yorkshire.
I was going to say, yeah.
So there's only one type of tea, that's Yorkshire tea.
Yeah. I'm
Anyway,
fully
It's
on
more
board
fun,
with the
it's
Yorkshire
more
tea
fun like
thing.
that.
They call it Yorkshire tea, but it's made in India. What's all that about?
It's probably from a specific plantation.
Owned by Yorkshire or
yeah.
someone in Yorkshire.
Yeah. Probably
Bradford.
Bradford, yeah. So someone in Bradford.
Bradford plantation.
Yeah.
Like in here, I suppose.
Right.
That's going to be one
So,
of them.
yeah,
And I can
that's-
say that because I'm from up north.
That's lovely. But,
Not true
I've
enough.
got to ask a quick question. Can I have my yes, please? Wow. That's really, yeah, that's lovely.
It's responsive.
Lovely. That is really responsive. Thank you. Give them a no, please. Look at that.
Look at that. Straight off.
That's
the,
really nice. Yeah,
straight off the bullet.
really nice. And a maybe. Can I have maybe, please? So diagonal maybe.
No, it's going. It's,
It is it is a bit of a diagonal. So yeah, it's nice. That is really nice.
So with my,
Um,
the way I do it,
Yeah.
because we were doing it down here the night, weren't we? And I actually fix it to my leg.
Mm.
And if I think that I've got any sort of shape or anything, I will like saying no.
Yeah, I mean,
that's me,
normally I'll be like, yeah,
normally I
same
just
sort
like
of
lock
thing.
it, I just like lock it in.
Mm.
And then,
You can
Because
also get a
because you were
copper
like
frame.
watching it, you were like, and it was like
Dead
dead,
still.
dead still.
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Copper
Yeah,
frame.
a copper on a wooden frame, and
Then you're not
you
moving it.
hang the pendulum in the middle and you just rest your hands on the frame so it picks up your energy. So it won't move without your
Yeah, because
energy.
Brilliant
copper
idea.
conducts it well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Copper's
It's
better
like
than
doubting rods and
If I can ask,
Thick copper wire.
Did you
but
pick
works
Jeff?
actually like a welder.
Don't we do that? Can you nick some? Oh, not online. He's not going to be going to buy
Well,
it.
Nick, so I can just take
What's
some and
that,
charge you it all.
yes, definitely, yes.
Get you.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Do
so it's
it, do
definitely
it.
yes, yeah.
So what question were you asking?
I just asked, did you pick Jeff? And he went yes. Was you in the shop waiting for Jeff? Yeah, see. So, like I said, all the times I've been in there, I'm not saying, I probably would have bought it myself. So,
I'll sell it.
yeah, I was there waiting for you, mate.
About 50 quid, is it?
Yeah, I bought it, was at 100 quid, so I'll take it for 80.
What, 20?
No.
No, not 20
No,
If
quid.
I'm buying it, it's 20 quid. I'm selling it.
Yeah, there we go.
That's about right.
You know what? I actually don't know how much it was. Probably about 20 quid, actually. All joking.
Yeah, they're around about that.
But
Do
I
they
just-
have
I
to
don't
be
know.
made out of specific materials? Or can it be
Copper's a good
anything?
one.
It's any stones really. I mean, the
I
two
just
that
really like the colour of it.
the two that picked me out. One was
I like the copper core.
opalite, which is a semi-man made.
Oh, open like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful though.
Yeah, really nice colour. It's like a pearly white.
Mm.
And the other one
It's
is
clear life on it as well.
obsidian. Black one. So
So
I love that.
expensive.
No, you can use the bead.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can use anything. I mean,
I know
I
you use that.
I
Yeah.
can use that, which is iron.
But the thing it should be, the only thing is it should be equal. So I don't know what your Muno looks like, but it should be evenly weighted. So I've got a crystal one at home.
Well, that's
quartz,
got a
and it's
lovely
cracked,
weight. That is a lovely
and
weight
it
to it.
doesn't. It just swings differently now. So I
What,
don't really
what I
use
liked
it.
about it as well, it's got all the chakras on it, the different
Yeah.
colours for
Yeah.
the chakras as well. So
Yeah.
And
red,
the
in case I
things,
forget.
that's like glass.
when I'm doing someone's chakra, I'm like, head, I'll throw it.
Do you know the colours of your chakra?
The one-
They're
Right,
right
bear with
there,
me a
they're
minute. I'm
right
just.
Red
I'll
sacral,
do
isn't it?
that.
Sacral. That's a strange colour. Actually, should be orange there. Should be red, orange.
Yeah,
yellow.
that, yeah.
That's
yeah.
your root, your sacral, your solar plexus,
Green,
heart. Your heart links your earthly chakras with your spiritual
They
chakras.
should be all linked up, really, shouldn't they?
Then you've
in
got your
In fairness.
throat
Right.
chakra, your third eye, and your crown.
Okay, so that's.
Nice though. It's pretty. I like it.
I mean,
Yeah.
even down to the actual like thing at the end, the little ball at the end. It's like,
Quite ornate, isn't it?
you know,
Got an very innate ball there. Pretty. Stop.
it's
Right, 2 seconds. I'm just trying to put my phone up because we're running a slightly different setup again. I'm getting the
Okay.
messages off my phone, whereas before we'd be getting off the screen. So I'm trying to
It
balance
does
that
mean you
out.
get to look at them instead of
Does anybody
Yeah.
have any questions about anything?
Yeah. So anyone that's come online to watch, if you've got your questions, obviously feel free to fire away. Anything spiritual or oh, go away, Google. I don't want Gemini. Yeah, so if anyone's got any questions spiritually related, that's what our Ask a Medium monthly live stream is about. Also, if you want to read in as well, Gloria's got some cards.
I've got my new ones. I haven't
I've
used
got the
them.
new ones.
I've got my an old deck as well, but my
Okay.
new ones are very nice. So
So he might give you a good chance to break them in.
pretty
cards.
We'll see.
Pretty cards. So yeah, we've got a couple of subjects we will talk about tonight. We're going to do elementals,
Long range view.
and long range viewing.
What's that, Andy?
Possibly if you get time, maybe portals.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're away with the fairies.
Some other entities
there
we
we
might get.
Yeah, they're just other dimensional beings.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
If you think we can only see what, so 5%
The spectrum
is visible light,
light.
so 95% we can't see.
Yep.
Imagine what's out there that our eyes do not see.
And just slightly out of phase. Do you imagine if it was slightly in phase, what we'd see?
Sorry, you've lost me now. What's going on?
So we only see, I think it's something like 5% of the entire
Of the
spectrum.
visible spectrum. Yeah, I mean,
The rest, the 95%, is not visible to our eyes. Some animals can see, like infrared and ultraviolet, where we can't, so they see more than we do. But yeah, so imagine what's there that we don't.
Yeah, sometimes you see the dogs barking at nothing, don't you?
Yeah.
They're looking at something.
Do you
aren't they?
think though? Do you think that technology though will actually bring that forward?
Yeah,
Well,
I don't,
maybe.
yes.
I mean, it does already because you know when we record stuff with video cameras, I mean even with standard video cameras, that will pick up more than what the human eye will. Hence how we've caught you know catching orbs and shadows and that sort of thing,
And auras.
and auras as well. Yeah, so you can get you can get a special camera for doing auras, and there's also you can have a
Cool.
camera.
That's called curling photography, isn't it?
That's it, yes. So you've got color photography, which opens up an even wider spectrum, and then you can have a normal camera converted to full spectrum, and there's also even with video cameras. Where's my box gone there? I mean, you would have all have seen obviously content that's already on the channel, but even that. Which is the video cam, the actual video camera I normally use, has the facility to go to night shot, so it takes out the IR filter, and it allows you to see more. Obviously, you need a certain type of IR light, the infrared light, to be able to illuminate things. But although it's dark to us, it comes up in full view on an IR camera. So there's all sort of different ways of doing it. Yes, so that's my little thing I've had for a few years now, my little Sony.
They're good though.
Oh, this is a wicked little camera.
So we can get them we can get scopes for shooting at night time now.
Yeah, it's the same technology.
IR and infrared and all that.
It's no lux.
Yeah, zero lux. Yeah.
Zero lux.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
He said Pterolux.
Oh,
Zero lux.
It just gives you a different way of viewing the things that we can't see with our naked eye.
Right.
It's night vision.
but yeah, I mean that camera when we was, I know I've gone back to it a few times, but when we was at Guildhall, because all the lights are out, so I'm going over to infrared and using the IR lights, and that picked up the orb of the spirit of the girl that came towards me. Now you couldn't see it under normal circumstances. I felt her presence come over, but when I looked at the video edit, shortly before you hear me saying I can feel her, my legs have gone really cold.
Right.
You just saw this orb come over to me.
Really?
Yeah, but it was caught on the IR camera.
What's the pixelated one where you see the stickmen? I can't remember what the camera's called.
Oh,
SLS.
Yeah.
SLS, yeah.
Stickman.
Yes,
Yeah,
SLS camera.
Like Rudy explained better than me.
Picks up anomalies and it will just come out as a stick, kind of stick man.
Really?
Yeah, I've got it on my phone. Oh no, I
Yeah,
haven't.
it-
Wipes.
So the SLS camera's like what I use for the Kinect. You know, the Xbox. The Xbox
Oh yeah,
Kinect
yeah,
camera.
yeah.
That's what a lot of people use. It's that camera. But what it was originally designed to do was like when you're using the SLS, the Kinect camera, it turns you into the controller, and the camera basically turns you into a stick figure, so it can read your body movements.
Got you.
But we found that it was picking up other entities that are in people's houses that weren't a physical appearance. So.
Yeah.
I think I'd seen a video as well where they've got one of pets that picks up pets as well that have passed.
Oh, hello.
Like a
Hi Adam,
Yeah,
just to
no,
let
on
you
Jake's
know,
side, yeah.
the camera keeps trying to focus in and out for some reason. Oh, okay.
You got it on autofocus.
Maybe it's when you held the camera near it and it was trying to focus on that.
That could be why. Yeah, that's gone out of focus. Hang on, let's see if I can. Alright, that should be better now. I've just tapped on the Rudy's head and it came in focus.
Of course.
It's the dazzle for it.
Right, that should be better. Let me know if it changes, Heather. Yeah, so
Elementals.
elementals, yes.
Go for it.
Bunch of fairies.
So what have we got? What would you class as an elemental then?
Jeff.
Fairies,
Fairy.
pixies, gnomes, elves, anything that's not in this realm. Or other stuff that we don't know about.
Like?
Well, we don't
I
know
don't
about
know,
it. We
I
can't
know,
even
but
talk
just-
about something we don't know about.
I don't know, so I've seen, and I know it was there because the dogs watched it. They were in the garden, I was up in the bedroom, and we've got a big, well not anymore, it's blown down in the wind, but we used to have loads of bushes and a couple of trees right in the middle of the garden, and the dogs were snuffling around, and I was looking out the window and something shot up. It wasn't the right size or the right, like it didn't behave in the right way to be a bird or a dragonfly or anything like that at all. It was almost iridescent, and I know I saw it because the dogs were like that watching it as well, and then it just disappeared. And my brother saw it too. So, and then a few weeks later, there was something else, like a little wisp of smoke in the garden, always in that garden. But it's elementals attached to everything that's, I suppose. So trees have them, and rocks have them, and people.
I'm on the fence.
So
with
you
it.
will have a fairy. Well, do you know what? I was until I saw it.
Yeah.
I thought you because you said you was a skeptic anyway, but
I am a skeptic for someone who.
but if someone
talks to
runs
the
a
dead.
I've got to be
spiritualist
proven.
church, that's quite odd.
Yeah.
Two.
No, because I believe if you're gonna do this, you need a healthy dose of skepticism. Otherwise, you just believe everything.
Yeah.
That is very true.
So if I
That is very true.
if I
I
can't
will
find
doubt
a logical
everything.
if I can't find a logical explanation for it, then I'll go okay, maybe it's paranormal then. But I had a photo once of my nan, and it looked like a massive amount of ectoplasm over her head, and we were looking at the photo going, oh my god, what is that?
What?
And then I realised.
Elemental.
No, then I realised we'd taken the photo with a flash and it was her hair that had come out of her, where she'd done her hair
Oh,
up,
well, yeah,
and it had reflected off her hair.
that's very.
But I could have gone, yep, that's the ectoplasm coming out of my nan. The sheer volume of ectoplasm probably would have killed her. So I guess it wasn't that. But it's really easy to look at a photo and just, or anything, and go, yep, that's going to be a
Oh, so
person.
ectoplasm actually does really exist then?
Yeah, of course it exists. But
Yes.
yeah,
I thought
yeah,
it
it does.
only in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, well, that's based on a true story, isn't it?
Some of
Yeah, ectoplasm is
quick,
real.
quick, interesting.
What the hell's ectoplasm then? For everybody that's watching, I don't know a thing about all of this. I'm pretty new to
It's
it
a
also.
physical
I'm
manifestation
on a
of
learning
spirit.
curve. Oh what?
Physical manifestation of spirit.
Oh.
So they use your energy to create it. But these people that have swathes and swathes of it, I'm not entirely buying into that.
So
I've seen it
I won't
myself.
have a lot of it.
I don't know.
There's a quick bit of useless information regarding Ghostbusters. Slimer was based on John Belushi.
I've
Because
never
John
seen,
Belushi,
I've never seen Ghostbusters.
or is it James Belushi?
I don't know, maybe there's a John
Blues
Adams.
Brother.
I've never seen Ghostbusters.
Have you not?
No.
Oh.
You!
Really?
You're in a paranormal group and you don't watch Ghostbusters.
It's a great. It's just great. Not just for the the ghosty stuff, but
You go
just the it's the script.
It's a light-hearted
camaraderie
Yeah.
between them.
Paranormal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Light-hearted.
You've never seen any of them.
Never seen Ghostbusters, never seen a James Bond, never watched a Star Wars.
Do you live in the world?
Moving on.
So I mean, the
You got a
guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's got a TV. I see him buy it.
You got a TV.
Yeah, absolutely right.
It's still in the box, but he bought it.
Yeah, I'll turn it on. I'm sorry, I don't watch them sort of things. Maybe I shouldn't be in a paranormal group.
No. Yes.
No,
I think
because you are a healthy
I see you have found the man,
I'm a
Rudy.
skeptic. That's
Yes, we have found the man, Rudy. He's right there.
Hey!
He was
Yeah.
never actually
Really,
listening.
really?
No,
How's the back?
no photography this time.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
But I mean, that was. the character Slime was based on John Belushi because they wanted John Belushi in the film, but he died before Ghostbusters. And Slime was based on John because John Belushi was led
Green and slimy.
he led a very excessive lifestyle, which is why he died early. And of course, Slime is all about gluttony and all that, isn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's an interesting read if you go on the.
That's a bit deep, isn't it, for a film like
It-
Ghostbusters?
It is, yeah. I mean, a lot of films have hidden meanings. It was just something I read up on.
That is very true. You get shown a lot of, let's put it this way, a lot of truths in these films, and you think it's in plain sight, but it's up to you if you see it or not.
Yes, my toys used to get up and play at night as well, just like Toy Story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of strange stuff. as
Straight in
well.
order to believe you're.
Evening, Neil. Who are you going to call? Us lot. No, I'm serious. Yeah, you would call
You're
us.
going to call Para-Quest!
Para-Quest, yeah.
We won't do anything, we'll chat to them and bugger off.
I mean, every now and then when we have done a thing, I'm sure I've said when we've split up, and I've said, yes, let's split up because we can do more damage that way.
I tell you what,
It's just straight out and
I
go.
tell you what will be interesting is the first Ghost and Tiger one. Because I shit.
It won't be
You already went-
it's
you already went on one.
No, that was the Vikings. I
It's the
felt-
same thing,
I
isn't
felt
it?
comfortable there, but now when you go to like a haunted place, I'm
Oh,
like,
right, yeah.
nah.
Something there.
Well, it won't be far away now. I mean, the weather's picking up a bit.
Yeah.
Goody.
It's a bit warmer.
I've got I think I've got 2 more videos to edit. I've just done the Ramsgate stuff. Which didn't have my computer decided to turn itself off today. Halfway through
I
rendering.
can't even watch a,
already.
Yeah, it's done now.
I
Yeah.
can't even watch a horror film.
No?
I can't watch
No.
horror films.
My class, my other half, she absolutely loves them. I can't watch them.
I can't watch them
I think
either.
the nearest thing to a horror film I'll watch is Scooby Doo.
That's
that's
quite
scary.
scary, isn't it?
They are quite scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
I mean,
She's on about watching. Oh no, we watched that one with Russell Crowe in it about the Exorcist.
Oh.
about the priest exorcist or
Oh, I
something.
remember that. Yeah, I've seen that one.
That got me on my
Yeah,
line.
but that's not real. They put all these things on TV, all these films, and nearly every single one that involves anything paranormal is someone trying to suck the soul out, or hiding in the telly, or go to the light, or they never actually
All
do
right,
a.
I tell you what. I tell you
a-
what. Something that that's never been talked about, even when I was a viewer, werewolves.
Yeah.
Lycanthropes.
Have you?
werewolf?
We
I
have
did-
talked about werewolves.
I
haven't
did
we?
watch it. Then.
Yeah, I
I
think
didn't
we
see
did.
that.
Yeah, we think we did cover it.
Jacob.
And what was the synopsis on that one then? What did you
Well, we did. Yeah,
decide?
we did talk about it because
It's,
there's
werewolves.
the case of the
Yes, that's
Southend werewolf.
Yes. It's-
Yeah.
Bill, I
That
can't
was in my
decide.
flat, wasn't it?
Yeah,
When it was the police station.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is too much for
No,
Jeff.
seriously.
I need to rewind and slow down for him.
I've actually covered it on the channel. So if you look up the Southend werewolf on the channel, you can look at the history.
It was in West
It's
Smith
really
police
fascinating.
station.
He actually made international news. Bill and Lorraine Warren actually took the guy over to the States to exercise him.
We went for a run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the police.
Weights and lifting and that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh.
So would you class a werewolf as an elemental?
No.
I would class a werewolf as a skinwalker.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
like
no,
Bigfoot as
skinwalkers
well.
are not bad things.
But then he's a
We've
werewolf
nicked that
by name.
term. We've nicked the term skinwalker from the Native Americans, who and the skinwalker in Native America for Native Americans is about being able to flip between this dimension and spirit and back again really, really quickly.
That's a shame.
And they're not bad things. No, shapeshifter is like taking on someone else's shape, like doppelganger,
Oh.
or becoming something
All I
else.
can think of when someone says
I am.
werewolf,
Skinwalker is such a horrible term for the wrong thing.
have you seen Young Frankenstein?
No.
No, do you like? Did you ever watch Blazing Saddles?
Yes.
It's Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. He done Young Frankenstein. It's got Gene Wilder
Yep.
playing Dr. Frankenstein.
Yes, I have seen
Frankenstein.
it. Yes, I have seen it. Yes.
Freaking
Yes.
hilarious.
Yes, I have seen it.
All I can think of when someone says werewolf, their wolf, their castle.
All right then. What about
That was like Bigfoot because we did Bigfoot and werewolves.
Yeah.
All right. What about
Okay.
Dracula?
Dracula. That's
Did you
We
see the
haven't
book?
done that.
Started?
We didn't do that. We
No.
didn't
That was a book.
No, we haven't really covered Bram
I
Stoker.
tell you what,
We've
Dracula-
briefly.
Dracula would be a very, because I've been down to Whitby.
So have I.
Whitby.
I'm very sceptical about all these sort of things and that, but until I saw my first ghost when I was on the farm I lived on. But yeah, Dracula, that's something different. And when I went down to Whitby, we went on like a tour.
Yeah. Did you go to the museum?
Yeah,
That was
They've
good. I
got a
know.
Dracula museum there then.
Whitby.
Yeah.
It's
Brilliant. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you go to the Abbey?
Did that thing
No.
jump? Did you
No.
get that thing jump out at you?
No.
Oh, how long ago did you go?
Oh bloody hell, 20 odd years ago.
I was probably changing. I went about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just bought my Africa twins. It would have been 3 years ago.
Right.
I'd literally had it about 2 or 3 weeks. I went up to Whitby, yeah, you go through the museum, and somebody just jumps out the wall at you, and then you go around to where the cinema. You go around to where like towards the end of it, there's a cinema, and it gives you 20-minute history and all that.
So
And there's something in the ceiling that's sort of like that.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I tell you something that's interesting. It's just come into my mind. You know, I know we're flitting around here and that, but it's just interesting. You know, the Southend Para-Quest.
Mm.
You know the abbey, the church
Priory.
that you can go into.
Yeah.
You know where there's like a cellar bit you can go into where they're playing that on the wall. There's like monks and that.
Yeah.
I love it there.
My Karen can't stay in there for more than like 20 seconds. She's like, nah, there's something wrong. I mean, she'd be great on here, but she's too shy. She picks something up in there every single time. And she's like, nah, I can't do it.
Priory
I
and
love
South
it
Church.
now. I could sit in that bit for absolutely ages.
I love it in there. I
Priory.
feel calm, but she's like, nah, I can sense something in here, and she's out.
Yeah, I mean the Priory and South Church Hall are highly haunted. But the issue is I've been trying to get in there. I think Adam from Cameron Essex
That'd be amazing.
has been trying to get in there. I'll have to talk to him actually, see if there's been any. 'cause we were
South
supposed to
Church
go in
Hall,
there.
is that the one that's got the moat around it?
That's it,
Yeah.
yeah, South Church Hall
Yeah.
Park.
And
yeah.
the doll sitting in the bed, which I always found really creepy upstairs.
The what?
They used
Hang on,
to,
Neil's
they've
put
got a big 4-poster bed, and there's like this dummy sitting up in the bed. It was really
You know, I
scary.
don't know whether, when me and Karen went, had a walk round South Church, I don't know whether we managed to get inside.
It has really weird opening times. It's like
Karen,
no
can you
fear
just
like it.
say whether we managed to get inside the South Church Hall or not? I don't know, I can't remember.
Neil's just posted up. I'm 50 now. My shoulders have become more hairy, more so on a full moon.
Oh, God.
No, I nearly said something then, but you'd have got off.
Right.
So Dracula.
Yeah.
Where does Dracula, the whole thing, originate
That
from?
was
Pennsylvania.
apparently Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, there was a
Really?
cast.
Yeah, he used to. He used to impale his victims on these stakes, and apparently it originated from there.
Was it
Where did
Transylvania though?
Not really, no.
So what's
where-
Transylvania all about?
It was
Or
just
is that-
it was just written into his story.
So where does the bite in the neck blood thing come from? Is that just something that
I just
Not
think that's
really.
something that was
A guy with vivid imagination.
connecting with bats, the bats, vampire bats. You know, and,
Actually, don't suck your blood.
yeah.
So the actual Dracula in Transylvania and the castle
It's
and
not
that.
real.
That's
No, it is all fiction.
the fictionised bit.
Yeah, it was a guy with a very vivid imagination.
Bram Stoker.
Yeah,
No.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Bram Stoker.
and a lot
Yeah,
of the
very shady
characters.
Frankenstein.
That's
That-
and that as well.
That again, yeah, that was based on some of the having a vivid imagination is mad. It's just the stories that people come out to do
Yeah,
that.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
meditation once, and we did like a bit of trance. And whoever was saying this,
Trance
I don't know
music.
who
I
it
love
was,
trance music.
said
I like to.
that everything that's created, fiction or otherwise, is rooted in truth, and it's because we've had so many other lives in so many other dimensions that there's little bits that we remember, and then we create whatever we want, and it's considered to be our imagination, but actually it's just remnants from
It's got to come from
Picking
somewhere.
up,
Yeah.
picking
I
up from
think-
something
yeah.
else.
Not from past lives.
Yeah.
past lives, other being over in spirit weather, other dimensions.
I've experienced a lot of my past lives, and a lot of them weren't very nice. And of course, you know, you look at these things, you think, was that really me? Didn't look like me, but it obviously was me. And you know.
Will you take
I
on
mean,
a different
the
one
other-
back
I mean,
each time?
The other a couple of things with the vampires. The characters in Bram Stoker's Dracula was based on people that Bram Stoker had encountered in Whitby.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. A lot of the characters in the story
Right, I
are
love that
based
one.
on people he kind of. If you go back to Whitby, go back to the museum because it's
So if
really.
you'd have said Waker, I'd have understood that.
Yeah, I've just got fingers over there. But yeah, that's how the whole story came about. But a part of it was embedded in when there was a disease that had hit a village or something.
Like
But
the plague or
yeah, things like that. But obviously, people then didn't understand human biology. And of course, they're playing it on someone that's dead that's come back to life, sort of thing. And they've been draining the blood and what have you. And of course, they go to open the coffin of someone who's recently deceased and found that their nails have grown or their hair's grown, or that's what they'd call it, or they appear to have their skin appears to be fresh. But it's part of the decomposition process. And I just didn't understand it at the time.
so your nails still can grow when you're dead.
They don't grow.
It's
not-
just
not
where your
sort of-
fingers recede.
Yeah,
And then it
Well,
makes
that
you
makes
nails
sense.
longer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
but to say that they did not understand at the time, so they said, "Oh, it's a vampire," and that's where you may find some old graves where there's like freaking iron
Cage.
cages
Yeah.
over
I've
them.
seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people think there were vampires.
And
or
that's to stop
witches.
people from escaping.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that would stop people from getting in. They were protected.
that's that too. Yeah, there's that as well to stop grave robbers. But yeah, another thing they did was to was watching a thing about it, and there was another thing. They one coffin they'd staked it like 9 times to stop because they thought the person was coming out. So they put several stakes through the coffin to stop them rising up.
Not one of them hit hard, so they got out anyway.
Yeah,
Down the tunnel.
yeah. But yes, it's a fast. As I say, it's a lot of these stories have got some sort of link into something that really happened.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm.
Next.
Remote viewing?
Remote, oh yeah, go remote viewing.
No, Rudy.
So
Yeah,
really,
remote viewing.
Yeah, I've got a good set of telescopes and.
Oh.
I,
No, seriously, yeah, remote viewing is one of the things that I recommend the person should try. You know, and obviously you do your meditation, but you're not actually asleep or anything. You know, your brain's still active, but you're at a level where you can perceive a lot more because your brain is relaxed. You throw out all the everyday rubbish that you pick up, you know, and so you're open to receive stuff. And
So how would somebody new to remote viewing do that? In layman's terms.
meditate. Well, I used to do it with 2 other people in the group, and we used to, for instance, we'd go and check out so and so, a friend of ours, and you know, and you'd sort of all do the meditation. You'd relax, and you'd say something. I can see him at so and so. You know, I don't know if anyone's heard of Inigo Swan. A famous, very famous remote viewer.
yeah,
Used to work for the American government and stuff.
yeah.
And,
So I took an interest in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, because he was very good at what he did,
Mm.
and he used to draw things, and it was verified. So, but yeah, I'd be, you know, I've done it with you when I said to you about that portal around your house. Remember that time?
And Rudy described your house to you.
Oh,
Even though
in
never
the
been
house
there.
I lived. Oh, when I had that ghost in the
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
where that was originating from.
yeah.
I remote viewed and saw that there. Yeah, I said it was behind or next to this and that, and that's
Yeah, you got it pretty much spot on. To
But
be
then
fair.
how do you, I think like Jeff, like how would we think, right, I've never done it before, how do we do it?
well, just relax.
Is it better in a group?
I was with a group of because I used to belong. We call it a circle, really. I mean, there's only 3 people there, and they were all gifted. You know, I wasn't the only one. There was two other people there that were very gifted, and we used to work as a unit, and we used to do a lot of remote viewing. I knew a lot about my friend and his background, and I didn't want to look into it too much because he had a very it was a bit dark, and certain things had happened to him, which I wouldn't sort of explain anyway because it's horrendous what happened to him.
Yeah, that's
And I could see this, and they showed me this, and I'm thinking I don't want to be here, so I'll come out.
When you say they showed you, is it the two other people that were with you? So would you sort of meditate and then you all collectively meditate, imagining you're all together?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand.
Well, we're all, what we do,
it's mind connection.
it's a kind of a group connection,
Okay.
consciousness.
Yeah.
Right.
So you picture yourself with the two other people somewhere.
Well, we get to that state of meditation,
Right.
and then someone might pipe up and say, "Oh, I'm at so and so. I can see so and so," and then we'll zero in on that. We'll focus in on that.
Is
Right.
it you hear it in your head or someone physically says it?
Well, he'll say he'll turn around and say he's not asleep.
Right. Okay.
It's on a level where
You're a relaxed.
your relaxed state.
Your consciousness is
It's on a different
relaxed.
state of vibration,
Yeah,
right? And we can still talk.
Yeah.
But we can see things
Because you've
Because
got
we're
eyes
on
shut,
that-
you hear it, but you still
on that
consciously
vibration.
hearing things.
And they'll say, "Oh, I'm at so and so. Do you want to take a look?" And I say, "All right, yeah, go." And I'm there in the blink of an eye. And I say, "Oh," and the other person say, "Yeah, I've seen this." I say, "Oh yeah, I see this person there." Explain it, I'll explain what they look like, and I'll say, "Oh yeah, that's right. He's got this and that." Well, we can.
You
So
will describe
you build up this kind of
picture.
video kind of picture, and it's replaying in front of you as we're there. They can't see us there.
No.
I mean,
but I know what
where
you're saying.
our mind is right
Yeah.
there, our energy's there.
We've got a question.
No, that's still Neil's fault.
So that's. I mean, you can. There is no limit to remote viewing. You can go at any point.
So that's the thing, because you're not mass, you're just consciousness. So you can project your
Anywhere,
It-
any place,
It
anytime.
kind of brings in the quantum physics because you can be in two
Gets
places
around
at
that.
once.
gets around there.
Yeah, because there's no mass to you. There's no limit to how far you can go.
It's just your mind.
Your mind is so powerful. I don't think anybody realises how powerful their actual mind is
But
and
that's
what
what
they
Gloria
can
was
do.
saying earlier, like with our sight, like you said, we only see what.
5%.
I think it's about 5%. It might be more than that. I might have the number wrong, but it's a really
It's like with the
tiny-
brain, isn't it? You only
I
use
know.
3% of your brain. Then.
No,
So
we
it's
use
like-
all of our brain. We only ever use a
No.
small portion of it at one time.
But you're not using your eyes when you remote view.
No.
No, I
It's
know that.
literally
I'm
your
just
soul
saying-
leaving your body and going somewhere else.
You're using the energies that
Yeah.
you build up. You're on a certain level, right? So imagine this is your level, right? You're on today. You can either go up or down, right? Preferably it's up. It's quite heavy down. Your energies when you below, it's quite not very nice. So you tend to go above. And the higher you go, the more your brain opens. You open up.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I've managed to do it a couple of times, but yeah, you have to get yourself in that relaxed.
It's getting relaxed.
You relax. You clear your head. You get this very clear.
Would you say that you're on the same level as taking DMT?
That you can, people. I don't know if you've seen the film The Serpent and the Rainbow. I've said this before.
I never watched that.
And he's taking this drug, and and he's he can see his animal because he goes to the shaman. I won't tell you too much about it. You want to see the film.
Spoil the film. Spoilers.
And he goes to the shaman, and the shaman sort of gives him this substance, and he says, "No, drink it all." He goes, it's quite horrible. He drinks it, and all of a sudden he's gone, and he's flying above the canopy, the jungle, right? Next thing you know, he sees his spirit guide, he's a jaguar. He follows that. Oh, it's brilliant. That's the same sort of. The Serpent and the Rainbow.
watch that.
Let's make a note of that, Serpent and Rainbow.
And it's with Bill Pullman. I don't know if you've heard of Bill Pullman, actor, American actor, and the English, an English lady. I can't remember now. But it's supernatural, but it's good against evil. It's that classic. I think it might be a bit sort of too much for you, mate. Possibly if you're done like horror films, because it can be quite.
Oh, can it be scary?
Yeah.
Gruesome.
Oh, no, I'm
Yeah, it
watching
can be
it.
quite scary.
I'm not watching it.
No, I'm just picking up on what really was saying.
So yeah, Serpent and the Rainbow,
Mm.
very good. It's about Haiti, the Du Maurier dictatorship in Haiti, or Haiti, whatever.
Haiti.
When the Papa Doc was in power, very good. And that because they was doing this zombification where they capture your soul and put it in these canopic jars, like so they got control over you. It's about a black shaman, but it's very good, very quite, you know.
I mean, there's a couple of examples I remember regarding remote viewing.
Yeah.
I think one maybe both goes back to Indigo.
Indigo Swan, yeah.
Yeah, Indigo Swan. And I think one of them, they asked him to, I'm sure it was Indigo, asked him to view something in a box.
Yeah.
And he said, I can't see anything. Maybe this is a bit of a bust. And he said, no, he said, I can't see anything because the light bulb was gone. Of course, when they opened the box up, the bulb in the box had gone.
Yeah.
So that was brilliant. And the other one, I think, it could well have been Indigo again. He went to view something. I know we might have covered this before, but he went to go and view something on the moon.
Yeah.
Some bases, alien bases, or whatever.
That's right.
And he said he was like looking through the window, and he said they can see me.
Yeah,
The aliens in the EBEs or whatever in this base, they could see him. And he said, I've got to come back. I can't stay here, I've got to come back.
Yeah, it's good.
So,
Absolutely
yeah, I mean, so obviously, the extraterrestrials, whatever, have got a. I mean, that's going back to the spectrum again.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can see a much broader
they're
spectrum.
on a higher
I was
vibration,
about
aren't
to
they?
say that, they're just on different frequencies.
They're on different frequencies.
Is this like we see in 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D?
That's what I mean. You change frequencies, you see a completely different set of, it'd be completely different set of rules. You know, see some things that you never seen before. It's just allowing your mind to see that, opening up your mind. A lot of people don't because we're damped out. Entertainment purposes only. We're dumbed down.
Yeah.
You know, fluoride in the water dumbs the.
Yeah.
We don't have fluoride around here, so we're all right.
All right.
Well, definitely don't have fluoride in my water.
Right,
We don't have it now, it's not in this
cream
area.
soda in my flask.
But yeah, they use all different methods to stop us becoming what we should be.
Remembering what we should be.
Well, they're basically closing our third eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's calcifying.
Well, I'm not sure right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
well done,
I'm
mate.
getting into
Very
this,
good.
aren't I?
Go you.
But,
I don't profess to know a lot,
Well,
and this is good because it's like I'm on like a journey of learning all of this now, so I think it's quite good.
you
I
never,
mean,
they say you never start to learn, but you know.
I mean, the thing is, for like yourself, Karen, and myself, it's a bit of a crash course, I suppose. I mean, Gloria really had the benefit of having that all the lives, and probably having someone else close to, because I think your mum and your nan, was it?
Our whole family are a bit weird,
Yeah.
spooky,
Yeah.
Right.
So
Cousins,
both
the whole lot.
both your families have got
Yeah.
that in there, whereas you come in blind, same as me.
I just don't
Um,
need stuff go on in my flat. That's it.
Yeah.
See, I kind of because with my partner Karen, she can like sense things and what have you, and her mum's what's her mum again? Roman Egyptian, got connection to Roman Egyptian, and Karen sensed things about people and that, and yeah, and she's pretty much spot on, to be fair. So I've got like, and I'm like, how the hell do you do that? And I'm like, so it kind of opened my mind to a few things.
So really, Karen should be sitting here
Basically, yeah.
because she's a very talented lady.
She's very
She is.
intuitive. as
Very
well.
intuitive, very quite
I
strong.
think maybe on our next stream we'll get Karen in as well.
You've
That'd be really
got
interesting.
more chance of getting You'd need like 4 big tire horses to drag her in.
Yeah, but she's not on her own. She's with the
us.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
a,
she don't
not
wanna do
a
it.
training now, not a chance.
She
Really?
won't.
Even a sit off camera.
Why?
She just don't.
She's just not comfortable.
She's just not comfortable.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So it wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't be nice for her.
Oh, fair enough.
I would love her to come on it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd love her to come
But she
on
doesn't
it.
have to say anything, does she? The fact that she's here,
You never sit off camera.
lifting the energy up.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, if she were in this room now, the energy would be like.
I mean, you know, it's like attracts like, isn't it? The energy, the output would be quite strong.
You got your Dell symbols with you?
No, that's in my other case. I don't think I've got any. The only thing I can physically use is my necklace for doing anything like that.
So I've got my crystal, haven't I?
Yeah.
My pendant.
Yeah. I mean, I can so quickly.
Oh, that's something I can do. Pendulum thing.
Yeah. So that's you. That's your sort of step into opening up.
Yeah, that and my Reiki.
Yeah.
Well, even Reiki, I mean, that's using energies, isn't it? You're manipulating energies there.
Yeah.
You know, not everyone can do it, but there is, you know, if you meditate, I'm sure your Reiki will come out full force, you know, if you allow it to.
Yeah.
Just every day, we're all in everyday kind of life, you know, you've got all these stresses, and when you meditate, you just let them go, let it go. Huh?
So it don't want to come off tonight.
Maybe it's
No,
not meant
it
to.
doesn't. No, I don't want to come off
Yeah,
tonight.
maybe it's not meant to, maybe not really taken off yet.
Yeah, no, I don't want to come off tonight. That's okay. You stay where you are.
So you borrow Jeff's pendulum or something.
Yeah, I could do, but
Why not?
Jeff could do it.
Jeff should do it.
himself.
Yeah,
Me?
What are we doing?
yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
What we doing?
I don't know. Jeff's playing his pendulum.
I mean,
We don't know why.
you could ask the viewers a question and
Mm.
say the pendulum an answer. You know, to do that.
On your knee.
Anyone's questions?
Yeah. So if anyone has a question they want to fire at Jeff, and we'll see if we get any responses.
I've got this. Can I have
Moving though.
a nice?
You rested
Rest it on your. What did you do last time?
your net on your knee.
You had it on your
You had
knee.
it on your knee. That's
It means leaning forward, but
That's
you know.
what you did. You had it like that.
Can
Yeah,
I
you can see it.
Can I have? Oh yeah, people can't see it.
Yeah, they can. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I have a yes?
Clockwise, that's where it was last time, isn't it?
Stop.
Your hand is dead still as well.
Yeah, it is.
Can I have a no?
This is where you need the zoom.
Mm.
Stop.
Okay.
Can I have a maybe?
Oh yeah, I can zoom.
It's like straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah, I can zoom.
Stop.
We're just getting you in focus. Hang on.
Mm. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah,
Just zoom back out again on your phone.
yeah.
Yeah, but remember it's out.
That's a few seconds
It's heavy,
behind.
isn't it?
Okay, so shall we ask a
I can
question?
ask.
Is Jeff now on the right path?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Does Jeff need to do? Does Jeff need to do more work?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
Oh no, it's got a
Go
circle.
round,
I can
go
see it
round
going in a circle now.
Yes.
So
That's
okay.
Anti-clockwise is yes.
Would Karen be the better?
No, clockwise is yes.
No,
Anti-clockwise.
anti-clockwise was yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
What was? So what was no?
No then. No.
No, it's clockwise. Anti-clockwise was yes because it was the same as the last time.
Was it?
Would
Okay.
Karen be the better person to join us? Yes.
No twirling.
No, it said a maybe. So
Maybe.
Thanks for that, Rudy.
Yeah.
Not very nice. No, I said thanks for that.
No, I mean to join us.
Of course she'd be the better person because she'd be able to give more to it, but she don't want to be. So
Does Karen want to
stuck
join
with me
us
now.
though?
Does Carrie
No,
want
she
to?
just, she's not.
Well,
Karen,
she already said
Karen,
no.
please put up there whether it's yes or
No,
no,
she
and then we
said-
can
she
like
said
end the
no.
conversation.
She
and
said
then,
no.
Is Jeff a weirdo? Is Jeff a weirdo? Is he a weirdo in my pocket, sis? Yes, he said yes! Jeff, you freak! I love your pendulum. Ah.
Should have up there. No.
And it chose you.
I think everybody's a
Yeah.
weirdo.
I'm not. I'm really normal.
Define normal.
Me.
God help us
This
all.
is normal. If you're not like me, you're not normal.
I agree with that.
Thank you. Go on, ask an exciting question, Jeff.
Oh.
So we just stare at the pendulum.
It's a surgery. Well, someone asked you a question. Is anybody else want to ask you a question?
Yeah, because Jeff's getting.
Heather, she said, oh no, she said no, thank you.
What's that?
Karen said no, thank you. So I
She's so
think it's
polite,
Jonathan.
isn't she? I've got.
Can Adam do long range viewing?
Everyone can.
Yes.
Once again.
Yeah, I've already done it. Yeah. Let it work. So I have already done it. I need to get myself back to that spot where I can relax and meditate properly.
Are there good things to come for this group? Yes.
Yeah.
Only little yeses, though, isn't it?
What do you want?
But a yes is a yes.
Your
Isn't it?
yes is a yes.
You're on a Miley Cyrus wrecking ball or something.
Doing, doing.
Is Jeff going to see a really scary spirit next to the first time?
Don't ask it that.
Oh.
I've got no better one. Is Jeff going to have an experience?
What kind of experience?
Positive.
No, like paranormal experience.
Okay.
Yes.
You're going to get a ghosty.
In a puppy pen.
Is he going to be alone
Oh,
in his
round
house
to
when it
time.
happens?
I'll definitely put your nephew on now, mate.
Does Jeff need 2 pair of pants on his first ghosting?
Does Jeff need 4 pairs of pants?
You need to wear brown trousers.
Does Jeff need to have elasticated bottoms?
Yes.
That's why that's rude knocking me. Is there any paranormal activity around here at the moment?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mm.
Baby.
Ooh.
Don't
Do you know what the first thing I was
know.
thinking when I come in?
What?
Fart machine.
What about it?
Or it's not what you visit.
Is it farmer?
What's that? That's
No,
Farmer,
fart
is that
machine.
Ah.
Is that
You
there?
know that. Oh, is it? It's not on, is it?
No, it's been
Well,
quite
Norman.
nice about
Yeah, but
it.
it never was on, was it?
Um.
Oh no, we did have it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was switched on. I didn't know if it wasn't switched
Oh,
on
it's
and
off.
it just done it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know where the remote
You
is.
don't need to know where the remote is.
No.
Oh no, this is the remote. I just double check it. So there we go.
Switch
Right.
on.
I'll
So
stick the
there's
remote
the
up
fart
there.
machine. This is the remote. Let's go in there. We're over here.
But it used to be. Oh no, it did used to be there.
Yeah, we moved it over there. We had the K2 up there.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing it next time.
So
Okay.
there is a way of interaction.
Right, can I ask you a question in my head? You happy with doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's not what.
Or unless you write it down.
No, it's in my head. Okay.
Go on then.
Go on then. It's not doing anything. Not answering, is it?
It's doing slow burner. It is, it's going round and round.
Okay.
That's a no.
It is.
Whatever you asked it.
I'm not telling you why I asked it.
Okay, fair
Was
enough.
it the right answer though, for you?
It was the answer I expected.
Okay.
Right. So that was a good test then.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't take the credit, you didn't do it.
Oh,
Well, no, actually you did, because any kind of divination tool will draw on what you already know, and we already know everything there is to know about everything. We just forget because we've lived through this life.
It's confusing, yeah.
Why?
You just lost me. We know everything, but we don't remember it.
Yeah. As soon as we incarnate, we just
Start again.
we forget it, yeah. But you
Why-
think we're
why
consciousness,
then?
we're linked to the consciousness and everything else, we know everything.
Why then is it erased?
It's not raised.
Or
It's
why then
because we
can't
go
think
through
of it?
life and we get completely bogged down with all the physical
Mm.
and technology and everything in this life. We forget. You go back decades, centuries, eons, ages, whatever. People had a much different, like, that's really bad English, had a very different relationship with the dead and with spirit and entities and all kinds of things that we
we've-
don't have.
Everything in general that we don't see now.
Yeah.
I
Because
mean,
we are so fixated on having and doing and not just being.
No, it's materialism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
having.
Yeah, we both got, the way I see it is two tracks. There's the materialistic track and there's a spiritualist track.
No, you can have.
Four.
well, you saw it before it happened.
I was viewing it as it was, well, I went back there.
Oh.
I went back there and
What you was actually in.
The ruins of it.
well, let's put it this way, yeah, there was just,
If you feel uncomfortable talking about it.
no, I mean, it was just indescribable, really. It was like,
Was you inside as it was happening?
I think it was the aftermath, you know,
So
and
the rubble and
the rubble and that, yeah. I
Why
mean,
did
that's-
you go there?
Just wanted to see if I could.
But you chose to go there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's better than any, you know, it's to get a better kind of clarity about it, you know, and to get the, you know, I want to see what happened and why, and
But you didn't see that bit, you
Well,
saw afterwards.
but I saw afterwards, you know, it took me to that stage, and I'm thinking, oh no, oh dear, no.
right, so Heather's put, I have heard that we retain some memories after birth, but they generally fade by age 7.
Yeah,
Which is-
my youngest used to say the reason that babies sleep all the time is because your spirit goes back to the spirit world until gets used to being in a physical body. She was 4 when she told me that. And then she talked about, she doesn't remember saying any
She
of
was
this.
4 when she said that.
She was 4 when she said that, yeah.
Bloody
She,
hell.
I mean, do you know why babies sleep all the time? I can't even remember why we were talking about it. And I said, because they spent all this time in their mum's tummy and they were nice and warm, and then suddenly they're, out, and it's scary. So she said, no. She said, because we go back until we get used to being in a human body. But then she said, people with dementia, go figure, I don't think I'd even spoken to her about dementia, and elderly people who are just getting old and getting ready to die, sleep a lot. Well, first, the elderly people sleep a lot because their souls are getting used to being back in the spirit world before going back.
Mm.
And people with
Makes
dementia,
sense.
when they don't recognise you, it's because their soul is somewhere else. So they're still linked, but the things they
It's like
remember.
they're losing their
yeah.
connection to the physical
Yeah,
form.
that would
really weird. Seriously, for a 4-year-old, that freaked me right out.
Wow.
and that dementia thing would link because my mum would not recognise me sometimes, but our connection was still there. As in,
Yeah.
she felt the love and everything, but she didn't know who I was.
Yeah, I gave a message to a woman at church
Oh, wow.
once, and it was her mum, and she showed me her sitting in her
I remember you spoke
her
about
living room
this.
looking through this big
Yeah.
window. It was
Whose mum's this?
this woman in the congregation,
Right.
and she had a big picture window, and there's so much greenery outside, beautiful garden. And I was chatting away, and this woman, I didn't know her, but I knew her mum was around. So after the service, I went up to her and said, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise your mum passed. And she went, she hasn't. I said, but you said that was your mum. She went, yeah, she often visits me at churches because she can't communicate with me when I'm in the house. So
she
she would
projects.
wait for her daughter to go to a, well, maybe she wouldn't wait. Maybe her daughter would be at church, any spiritual church. And if her mum's not back in her body, as it were, she would know that, and so she'd go and talk to her daughter that way.
Project.
So the things that she said to the woman
Yeah.
were not, they were kind memories, but they were more about how she's really grateful for her help and how she loves, and she spoke in the present. But I tend to do that when I do mediumship anyway. So I figured she was dead, and she went. She just come to see her daughter.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's funny
which
because
makes sense.
when you connect to mediumship, the people you're connecting to are not always dead, are they? They're not always gone.
No, I only connected dead apart from this particular one. I can't say I've had anyone come through who's not.
I mean, especially not of this realm. Let's put it that way. You know, and you're thinking, you know, and they're on a different kind of frequency. And me, Peter Shepherd, and someone else used to do this quite regularly. To I would say.
But that's more channeling than mediumship.
Yeah.
Mediumship is literally telling people about their dead relatives.
I suppose, yeah, that would be the difference. Yeah. Thinking about it, yeah. And you're connecting with entities that are not of this realm. You know, you're thinking, ooh. It is an opening experience, you know, mind-boggling experience, especially when they're talking through you and you're talking you're talking in their kind of, and you've got their mannerisms, you know, whether it's a giant praying mantis or something else, you know, like you think, ooh, you know, you sort of punch something like that and your words are hissing and you're thinking, hang on.
If I do any trance work, I don't remember what I say. I don't remember, I can't hear myself.
I could. I mean, because your brain is shut to one side, isn't it?
Yeah. And I don't remember what I say.
And you take
If
on
you
the
tell me I
persona.
say something and I didn't say it, I'd know that. But I couldn't tell you what I
The
had
funny
to say.
thing is, I could hear what they were saying, but they were using my vocal cords, and I'm thinking,
Yeah, I
ooh,
don't get it.
that's a bit weird. You know,
I don't hear anything.
I didn't feel any nastiness or nothing. It was just like, yeah, it was just like, you know, someone speaking using your voice.
To
and,
be fair,
and
most
also-
entities that are on a high frequency are not really nasty. It's us down here.
No, it's
It's physical world,
It's
it's crap.
physical, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty, yeah. But I've been to both realms. I've been further up and to the lower part, and I don't want to go there again. Oh my God. I just wanted to see what it was like, and it was not nice at all. You know. Anyway.
So, I mean, what have you done any remote viewing?
Yeah, we've done it in circle a couple of times.
Okay.
So just.
And anything of note that you remember?
Well, I took the group out of the church, so you just visualise yourself leaving your body. You have to be able to see yourself
Yeah.
from somewhere else, and take yourself out. We took ourselves out through the church and just look around the general area and just see if we could spot a red car or something that when you walk home you can corroborate. So we know we were there because we went to this road and it had a red car and a blue car and a white van.
Yeah, focus.
And then you go and look, and when that turns out to be right, then. And we did do it once where we tried to remote view what I'd put in the hole next door, and nobody could get that. So
Right.
we didn't do that one very well.
Well, you can test things out by writing things down, can't you? And red car, parts out here, a tree next to it.
And
or
remote
something
viewing
like
what's inside a box that
Yeah.
you bring in.
Yeah.
But it's not. It is it's an acquired skill, I think.
Well, it sharpens your,
Yeah.
you know. Your,
Although we all astral travel all the time. When we
when
go to
we're
sleep,
asleep, yeah, we do that a minute, yeah.
we astral project. That's because we're closest to spirit when we're sleeping. So.
Yeah. But meditation does help, and it you know hones the this
I'll
this
give
because
you
it chucks out all the everyday crap that you pick up, you know, through work or whatever every day. You know, all the hustle and bustle of, you know, everything. And when you meditate, you just have to let that all just go, and it's nice because you can go on these guided meditations. I mean, I've swum with dolphins. Absolutely fantastic, beautiful experience, and you actually can feel yourself, you know, breathing underwater. You think, this is weird. Holding on a dolphin's tail, you know what I mean?
The dolphins knew you were there.
Yeah, but I'm
thinking that they knew you were there.
well, this is the thing. you know, whether it's the guides or whatever that guide you through these, and I recommend anyone to go on these guided meditations. They're fantastic.
I'll try that.
You see places. I've seen the Akashic records. I've seen massive crystal. It's just massive. At the top of this mountain. And I thought, what the hell was that? The vibration of this crystal was phenomenal. And yeah, I recommend anyone should try and do this.
I suppose the closest I've ever been to something like that is when I did that past life regression.
Yeah.
And when I got put under, and I was like very sceptical about it because I'm like, I like to be in control of my own thoughts and body and all that lot.
It's when you're not in control.
But you are. You can wake up any time. Meditation doesn't hurt you if you're alright. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I don't know that. And,
okay.
and when the lady did it for me, I was like, this ain't gonna work. Because you've got
Well, it
to.
did, didn't it?
And it did it, and it took me. I was clean out, and I was coming out with stuff that I'd never heard of, never done before, or anything like that. And I was coming out with all this stuff, and then when I realised, I'm like, never heard of that. And yes,
You can
Amazing,
train
really.
yourself to if you're not happy, or if you get sort of scared at one point, you can sort of say, I'll tap your hand to make you sort of snap out of it.
yeah, she did say something like that. There is like a safe word or a safe.
Yeah, that's what we do with we're doing the
Yeah,
Estes.
yeah.
It's because people have gone under on the Estes method. They're totally oblivious to what's going on around them. So we say before we put them the ear bits on and the blindfold, I said, right, have you got a safe word?
Yeah, I couldn't do earphones and blindfolds now.
We were going to do that. Have you got it with you?
No.
Oh, it's another place.
What's that?
We
Earphones and
might
blindfolds?
the next one.
It's
We'll
really
do it.
So it's like white
I've got to
noise where
type
you
it
can
on the
pick up
thing, 'cause I forget.
words
Yeah, right there.
and stuff. It is odd. And when we were at the
Oh no.
sandwich place, and I heard the name Adam, but he said it 3 times, and you said that you said say my name again or something. I don't know if I heard it every time when you said it. But
Yeah,
I just kept saying Adam,
I remember
among
that.
other things.
So what is it? What is it? Is it like earphones and blindfolds?
Yeah, so basically it's
Numbing of the senses, really.
you've got
It's a bit sensory
a blind,
deprivation.
so there's a blindfold on, and you either have noise cancelling headphones or ear defenders and buds, so you can't hear or see
Anything.
I feel pretty vulnerable.
It's mad.
You know
But that's
that.
why-
You would all be doing that.
That's why you need to be in the same.
We do anyway.
Uh,
Yeah, but we do that to your face. We don't need to be blindfolded.
All right, come on.
Fine.
Just for the record, she bullies me.
Does,
Listen,
yeah.
I wouldn't do it if you were blindfolded because you wouldn't be able to see me. And you wouldn't
Yeah,
hear
where's the fun
me.
in
So there's
that?
no point. Exactly. You've got to hear it and be hurt by it or it doesn't work.
so if we do that next one,
She
then
likes her.
Yeah.
how does so obviously you're blindfolded, just explaining it for people.
Okay, so with Estes, what it is, you're blindfolded, and you'll either have noise cancelling headphones on, or it'll be ear defenders and buds. So you can't hear or see anything in the physical world that's around you. So with the headphones on or the earbuds, that's plugged into a spirit box, which is basically a radio that goes on a scan. Don't stop at stations, it goes on a scan. And you'll get voices or spirits communicate through that noise, and you repeat back what you hear. And well, those of us that's on the outside,
That freaked me out.
so those of us that's on the outside will be asking spirit questions. So to you, you might be saying what you think is complete gobbledygook, but what you're in actual fact doing is relaying a response from spirit to a question that we've asked.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You've done something like that. I mean,
Oh, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
cabinet.
good. Yeah, I want to do it.
No,
That
that's not. It's
cabinet,
not the same thing.
not
That's
the same
different.
thing.
No,
Oh,
no,
I'm up
that's.
for that.
So your
Sounds quite
face
cool.
changes.
It's a little bit like transfiguration. It's not. It's
Well,
not.
sometimes what we have had is that where someone's under the Estes and they've sort of walked in, as it were, to a conversation between spirits. So the spirits having a conversation with themselves.
And you're like in the middle person
Yeah.
of the.
Yeah, and you're like, it's almost like you're eavesdropping on their conversation.
Oh my god.
It's mad, but so what we do is when you go under, we say, right, have a safe word, when you want to come out.
You find it might be a bit too
Yeah.
claustrophobic.
Or when we want you to come out, we'll tap you on the wrist
Yeah.
or on the leg or something. So
Right.
you know that there's that's what to expect. But
And
that,
we can't do that tonight.
Yeah,
I-
I got it with him.
no, I haven't got the gear.
Next time, Jeff.
Mm.
We could do the round table could be about equipment and we
When's
can
next
demo
time?
it.
Yeah, we could do that.
When,
Yeah.
when is next time?
First Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, first Wednesday in March.
Can't we have a new rule? Can't it be the
So it'll be next
third
next
Wednesday as well?
Wednesday, isn't it?
Wednesday I'm off. I'm at the
17th July.
Wednesday I'm at the
Oh right.
So it's not.
Photographic Society, so I can't.
Yeah, it won't be not this Wednesday, not next Wednesday. I
Oh
think
right,
it's the one
sorry, yeah,
after.
of course it
It's
is.
just off 3 Wednesdays.
We've got the next meeting.
Yeah, we'll do the
next
next
live.
one. Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, can't we do that one a week?
Well, you can, but you'd be on your own.
Really no, mate. About right.
Well, that's at least
Well,
something
You're
next
free
time.
Yeah. Well, what I want to try and what I
Other
want,
equipment.
yeah, I mean, what I want to try and do, Jeff, is that I'm almost caught up with the editing. Is to we'll have like a live stream one week, and the next week will be a recorded content going out, and then the next week will be a live stream. So 1 week it's recorded,
So
1
that's
week
what
it's
someone
live
doing it
stream.
fortnightly then.
It'll work out in a way, yeah, because it's the live streams are sort of every other week, effectively. If you think about it,
Going on YouTube, not
Mm.
physically here to record them.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all the stuff when we go out and do the ghost hunts. I filmed it and then edited it, and then that gets uploaded. And we'll put that. What we're going to do is put the edited stuff out in the weeks between the live streams.
Right.
So there'll be a nice balance.
so
Between,
when's our next first ghost hunt? When would my first ghost hunt be?
When we sort one out.
yeah, I'll just hopefully
When we
next,
say so. all right?
hopefully next month. As I say, I'm
Fine if it goes anytime
When
you
we
like.
sort one,
Mm.
when we sort one out.
what's that?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Simon Moss. Hi there. Can I have a reading, please?
Who's that?
Simon Moss.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, right then. I should do a reading.
Which cards?
I'll use these, I've used them before.
They're nice.
They are.
That's
It's a rather nice
You've got
devil.
some nice packs there.
It's very
Nice to
sexy.
me.
Look at that sexy devil, should I? Right, okay.
And who's that?
No.
You camera, by the way.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, your ears.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Spraying them everywhere. Okay. Okay, can I have 3 cards for Simon, please? Oh,
Look, there's three.
78
That's
can't pick
meant
up.
to be.
that's 3, yeah.
Mm.
Right, Simon, these
I
just
don't
run
know
out.
that or three that come out.
Ah,
I said there's three.
It's your psychic.
yeah.
I'm a circlet.
Your circuit.
Right, they came out in this order, so
Why were you asked for 3 cards?
I should put them
Someone
down in
dropped out and I went, there's 3. And
this
3.
order.
Oh, that were a guess.
Okay. Simon,
And try doing lottery, mate.
I haven't done it.
so right now, your situation, this is either your energy or someone around you. It's the Queen of Cups. So I don't know if you want to show him.
So it's that
We have to
one
wait
now.
a minute while we make sure you can see it because we're behind, aren't we? It's really, really nice.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so the Queen of Cups is all about emotions and things that you either desire or things that you're passionate about, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in a romantic way. It can be just something that you love. It could be your job, it could be your dog, your house, whatever. It's a hobby, or it could be a person. The thing about the Queen of Cups is that this is an energy which is very capable and very competent, very established. Basically, if she had a catchphrase, it would be, okay, the world needs saving, hold the baby, and she'd just go and do it, kind of thing. Or in fact, she'd probably save the world while she's holding the baby. And she's very intuitive. So Cups, like I say, is all about emotions. So there's either someone around you at the moment who is like that, or this refers to your energy at the minute. However, this was upside down. So it tells me that this is, this tells me that this energy is either unwanted or is not being used in the right way, if that makes sense. So that's the situation that I currently, oh, this is upside down as well. Okay, so leading up to this, got a little bit of a, I don't know, would you call it a flush? You've got the King of Cups here. And the King of Cups is much like the Queen of Cups, it relates to emotions. So this, I'm going to say now, and this is only because I've just turned this card over, but I'm going to say this is someone else, this Queen of Cups in your life, and that the King of Cups is you. The King of Cups is a very emotionally mature person. He's very confident. He doesn't play games. He's very self-aware, very aware of the person he's with as well in a very emotional way. He's supportive. He's like the kind of guy every woman would want. But I don't mean that in a kind of sexual way. I just mean because he's got his act together. I mean, he's really got it together. But again, upside down. So I'm going to say that if this is referring to you, this is not what this person wanted. Or someone was taking advantage of you, and that's how you've got into the current situation that you're in. Because again, it's upside down. So, there's something not right about this, but just bear with me. Okay, so, oh my God, more cups. So now you have the Four of Cups. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't give them that to you to look at.
Emotional, isn't it? It's all emotional.
It's all about emotions, yeah. So your last card, which is what's happening, or could be happening in the future, because these cards don't tell the future. It's not really, we're not privy to other people's futures. It wouldn't be right. Do you want to just show them first?
Yeah. Did that one come out the right way up?
Yeah.
So two reverse, one up, one
Yeah.
down.
So the Four of Cups is all about stagnation or being bored, again in an emotional way. So if you look to the picture, you see there were 3 cups that are empty and a 4th cup is being offered, and it's just more of the same thing. So I'm going to guess, I'm going out on a limb here, I'm going to say this is about a relationship, I think. And you've gone from being a very supportive, well-rounded individual who's very emotionally mature, but the person with you or someone around you is not appreciating that, or is taking advantage of that. And even though this person is more than capable of doing things by themselves, I think they may be taking advantage of you and relying too much on you, and that's how you've got yourself in that kind of situation. And the Four of Cups tells me that they're going to offer you more of the same thing, and that's probably not what you want. So it just means you're going to be staying in the same place and being very, very stagnant. And like I say, this doesn't tell the future, because I can't tell you what the future is. This is just telling you what could happen. So it's up to you to make the choices to ensure that's not what you want, and that's not where you end up going. But that's what I see. And I really hope that you had a question in your head and it was about a relationship, because otherwise I'm way off the mark. But I can only read what the cards tell me. So if that's not what you wanted to know, quite often a tarot reading will be what you need to know rather than what you want to know. So, yeah.
So
that's me.
I hope that some of that's resonating with you, Simon.
Yeah, if it makes no sense, I
feel like it
apologise.
has, but yeah.
But it feels like a bit of an unhappy reading, but I think I do get the sense that whatever's going on here, you already know what's going to happen.
It's just
Perhaps you
clarification,
say,
I think you could take it as a warning, really, couldn't you?
I don't want to say a warning, that's a little bit scary, and I don't like any negative associations with tarot, so
More like guidance.
I wouldn't use
warning, guidance.
And none of
what's
this,
going on.
you know, apart from the card from in what's leading up to it and what's happening now, the rest is really what could possibly happen, not that it's going to happen. Because nothing is set in stone.
What are your thoughts on that reading, Simon? Please.
There's something a bit off. I don't know why I'm leaving him there either.
He's probably an emotional.
He's gone now. He's gone. Like, I'm not listening to her again.
I think you explained it pretty well yourself.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense and connect up. Funny how the two work with
It's got to be an emotional reading because they are all cups, and that's quite unusual.
Yeah.
Well, they all came out in one hit, didn't they?
Yeah. Also, I just want to point out, I say this is a woman, the Queen of Cups, but for me, all the court cards are non-binary because the Queen of Cups could be a man who's got that energy. So that's not me just saying. But we won't go there because that's political. So, right, moving on then.
Okay. Yeah, as I say, Simon, let us know if that's been any good to you.
I'll just do a runner if it's back.
Here we go. You just said.
I was Neil. He's digging her back up from under the patio.
That's a shocking thing to say.
Neil.
Oh yeah, more of the same thing. No,
Yeah.
it's not a joke. Neil, you're shocking.
Yeah.
Tut tut.
I don't know.
I don't really know what to say now.
No, what I
He
was
likes to shop,
about.
doesn't he?
Your conversation stopped now.
Yeah, I was going to go back to the remote viewing asset. I've just remembered now. So, have you gone anywhere where you've been blocked from viewing because there's another consciousness there?
Yeah, I did. I have gone somewhere, and there's been a dark a dark covering because someone obviously didn't want me to see them. I'm thinking, all right, okay, that's what your game is. I'll go.
Because I kept thinking, a bit controversial. I kept thinking, I kept getting the Vatican in my head.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've not been there. I've not done that.
I just get the feeling there's a lot of.
Maybe we can all do it at one.
That'd take concerted effort with a lot of.
I would not want to go to the Vatican, thank you.
That is a
I've
can
actually
of
been
worms.
So is anything.
We had a chance of going there when me and Heather went on our honeymoon when we were married.
Obviously, it was our honeymoon.
Obviously, yeah. We went to Rome for our honeymoon, and
That's what we did.
it was only the queues that put us off from going to the Vatican. There must have been like half a day long, these queues.
Yeah.
And we just ran out and didn't bother. But from what's coming out of it now, I'm glad we're not.
Mm.
Well, they've got a lot of. I mean, it's quite a lot of underground stuff there. That's perhaps supposed to be an eye.
There's a lot to be
eye-opener.
answered for.
Yeah.
Is Simon still with us about that reading?
Yeah, again, Simon, if you can let us know if that reading was any good to
I
you.
won't be offended if you say it's crap.
No, if it's completely off the mark,
Yeah.
feel free to say so.
But I will find you.
And she's got a certain set of
It's a
skills.
particular
and she
set of
will
skills,
use
does
them.
Gloria,
I'm not Irish.
with Kevin.
Eh? No, we're not talking about Kevin again.
Yeah, so, yeah, that was my other thought. It was like,
No.
because obviously there's certain areas where people with that skill to remote view would want to go and look at. It's very, very sensitive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So it was my thinking there'd be someone there going, like a psychic doorman, you know, like.
Yeah,
It's a gatekeeper.
It's
Yeah,
funny you mention that. We do have gatekeepers. Yeah, we do. I mean, I've gone on a rescue around someone's house with somebody else, and yeah, and this entity did not want us there, and it was just what it was just nasty, and we got rid of it, but and the owners wanted to pay us for it, for the clearance, and we said no, we don't. We can take donations. Yeah,
Yeah.
we go.
I was Neil. Patios can be a sensitive subject. Yes, they can. Yes.
Yeah, do you much?
Oh, yeah, I've just had a really bad joke about the Wests in Yellow,
No.
but we're not going to go there. So, okay, so
Anyway, but yeah. There's gonna
so
be
you've had that experience where you've got a remote view and there's something blocks
something
your
that blocks you.
Mm.
But if your mind's strong enough, you can usually get through the block. You know.
Okay. So that will kind of lead on to something else we mentioned, which is portals.
I was just going to say that.
Well, I just told you about Jess, the one,
Yeah.
and the one that was over there,
Mm.
and that little girl come through, didn't she?
That's right.
You know, and we weren't planning on doing anything, but it just happened to be there and then. And
So what do you think? I mean, if we take that portal for example.
yeah.
Can you just explain what portals are, first of all?
Well, it's like
So-
Minecraft.
they're like doorways for entities to come through, basically. You know, and
where?
where?
Just the general.
Anywhere.
And they just present themselves.
Even I know
I'm just putting the base of what portals is about, kind of thing, before we.
Well, they could have been there before someone moved in. You don't know, and no one knows how they got there. They are. You can close them, but I mean, sometimes you have a lot of activity in a place, and you think, well, what's going on?
Why is there so much activity in
Why
one
is
spot?
there activity there? You
Is
know,
it basically a gateway for a spirit?
it's like being in the train station when you get people moving through. You're thinking, hang on a minute here. You know,
Could a human spiritually go through a portal?
what physically?
No, not physically, but
Spiritually.
could you, if you know where that portal is, could you spiritually go through that,
Transport
meditate to
yourself
go
through
through that portal?
Well,
Is it possible?
Is it just spirit?
What? being on the same sort of frequency as that, you mean,
I
or
don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Because I see a portal as like a window.
Mm-hmm.
Could you spiritually go through that window to see what's in there?
well, you could. I'd say it's possible, but could you come back? You know, if you go through it, it's like a doorway, and if that doorway closes, can you get back? It's like, you know, this is it.
Would you risk it?
No, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that.
No.
You know, no. I mean, it's, you know, it's sort of hectic enough doing remote viewing because it's not everything you see that is good, you know. Anyway, but
What's the point of portal? I mean, we're all energy, so if spirit want to come and see us, they just can. So why do we need a portal for that? Like, what's the point?
well, it might be something that's been left open if someone's been playing about with, say, the Ouija board for a start. You know, someone's opened a Ouija board, the previous owners, or been dabbling and they've called something through, you know, and they've come into this realm. You know, it's,
Or if it's a spirit that's like stuck in this
well, yeah,
realm. I
Yeah.
don't know.
yeah. I mean, that
I'm kind
you
of
know,
getting the gist of it.
there's a lot of different circumstances. I mean, it might be like I said to you, it might be there previous to before you moved in, for you know.
Well, there's channel I watch called A Haunting on YouTube.
Mm.
I think it's old Discovery films about haunted properties, and people move into these properties,
Yeah,
and they're just it's in the States. It's just with so much of it in the
Some of them
States.
in the States are like crazy. aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah,
Um,
mad.
And it's some, you know,
Like if you're built, a house has been built on a graveyard or something.
Oh.
Someone said something the other day. I can't remember who that was. Said, oh, their house is built on top of an
You're
old.
not allowed to build on graveyards, are you?
Well, this one was.
Native Indian
Oh,
sacred ground.
Native Americans, well, they don't have much respect for Native Americans, the Yanks
No,
today,
no.
No, that's right.
so
you're
why
right.
would they care? Yeah.
Well, if the graves were moved to another location, you know, they just built
Well,
over.
you look at the underground. Oh, God,
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Glorious warming those cards up.
That's
Look
it.
at
Neil.
Oh, God.
that. Shuffling them. I might even sit on the arm of the sofa in a minute.
Oh, don't do that.
So I haven't done that for a while.
Sit on the arm of the sofa shuffling.
Every day I'm sure.
You know,
I knew someone was going to do that because that was in my head.
Well, having a reading,
I do.
I need to get a pack and learn the pack properly.
Yeah, just plan around
Yeah.
and see how you
I
get
need
on.
to get a pack.
Go down to. Oh, you will go that way.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Certainly, like
That's
Gloria.
beautiful.
I'll get back to what Gloria says about the light spectrum.
It's
You know?
I'm thinking about getting a oracle cards and that, picking one a day.
Yeah.
Well, from what
Yeah.
I've heard from.
Oh, cards, range of cards, yeah, those are, yeah. These are my new ones.
I really like those. Where did you get them from?
I got them from a shop called,
Cards are us.
Luckily.
no, Ipswich.
They're calling out to you.
I
Somebody's,
really like them.
and somebody's
They're calling
Somebody's
out to you.
Kicks. It's called, it was a really nice shop, loads and loads of
Is it in the high
Christmas.
street?
It's a long,
I've been to Ipswich. I don't know.
it's a really big shop. No, I don't think it's high street. It's,
So here's
round
a
the corner
question
from
for
Liz.
you. Well, for yourself, really.
Wait a minute, I'll find it for you.
So, are there any Stargate type portals?
Well, I would say yeah, because if they can open a portal, what saying that other things can't open?
Mm.
You know, maybe that's what Skinwalker Ranch was about. Like, who knows? I'm just saying. You know, but yeah, I think there is.
When you say Stargate, you mean astral?
Like the Stargate program.
Well, you heard about the
Have you
Anunnaki.
not seen that?
No.
You heard about the Anunnaki
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
and other races. Yeah, I'd say yeah, because dimensional. You can get dimensional. Is it dimensional traveling?
Dimensional travelling.
Miss
Yeah.
Quirky Kicks. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Rather than
Well,
physically.
you don't forget that
Tackets,
CERN has
You know it.
CERN has done a lot
No,
Do you know it?
messing about with
Yeah.
the timelines, isn't they?
Yes,
Apparently,
Yeah.
entertainment purposes
Oh,
only,
no
of
way.
course.
Yeah.
And,
It is for
um,
entertainment purposes.
Things are different
Didn't have a corner.
now.
Yeah,
I've heard, through so many subjects,
you know,
but
like that.
yeah. So
You went
anything's
through the
possible.
That's
Mm.
strange.
Yeah. Oh, just gonna have a check on the time. How are we doing? Right, so we've done an hour and a half. So I think we'll throw out to the audience if anyone's got any more questions.
Somebody's watching.
7 at the moment.
Oh, cool.
7.
We had 16 at one point last
Very
week. Last
spiritual.
time.
Yeah, it's gone up and down through the evening, but yeah, I mean it's 10, so.
You get a bit of a delay as well, don't
Mm.
you?
So yeah, again, just going to throw out there if anyone's got any more questions, any thoughts, and anything like that. Speak now.
Simon's disappeared after his reading. That's quite.
I know.
Yeah.
It was either crap or I scared him. And he really has gone to dig him up out of the backyard.
Well,
It
come in here
scared
again.
him. The reading scared him.
Right, so yeah, we'll give it another 5 minutes. If nothing else appears, we will sign.
I'd rather he just said it was rubbish than just disappearing like that because, you know.
Oh, you know you're good. So why,
Because-
no one to say negative.
I'm not being negative, I'm just saying, I would rather other people said, actually, no, that was not right, than just disappear
I've
and
not
tell
heard-
someone else, oh, you
I've
know,
not
tarot
heard of
cards
that
are
yet.
rubbish.
I reckon he'll say, yeah, it's really good.
It made
It's
sense. the
To
way
me,
it's like.
to us it did.
Yeah,
but to him-
but it might not make sense to him.
Simon,
Yeah.
are you still there? It
Well,
sounds
it
like
makes
I'm
sense to
calling
me,
out a spirit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Simon, are you there?
Is anybody there?
Simon, are you there?
It's never an effort with the seance. And the wrapper of chocolate came down and sat in the middle of the table.
Don't know that one.
What was that? What was that advert where they were all going, is anybody there? And was it Toffee Crisp? It used to
Yes,
fall
yeah, it
down.
was.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, right then.
Yes, I know. I don't see much anymore. And they're really tiny now.
What topic, Chris?
Yeah. Life is unfair.
You could make them. Get a load of Rice Krispies and cover them in
Not the
chocolate.
sign.
Job done.
No, you need caramel too.
Mm.
Put caramel with it.
Might as well buy one.
Dismissive of Toffee Crisps. Toffee Crisps, my 12 friend.
I'm keeping an eye on the toffee crisps now.
Orange wrapper.
Mm.
Yes.
What?
Orange coloured wrapper.
What did I have today? Cadbury's. No, it was
Boost.
a Star Bar.
Boost.
Oh my god, I didn't think they even made them anymore. Is that the one with peanut butter in the middle?
That's it.
Is that boost? Oh.
Yeah, it's got peanuts in it. Yeah.
My lad, no, it's like a peanut butter in the centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Yum. Oh, I loved them.
It's like a Reese's. It's like English version of Reese's, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
With nuts.
These nuts.
These nuts.
Yeah, and I had a Boost the other day. Cadbury's Boost. It's slightly rippled with a flat underside.
I like picnics. I
Yeah,
love
I
fries.
I like
Turkish
going on
delight.
picnics.
I love fries Turkish. No, 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 no. I'm walnut whips.
No, it's like a bar of soap.
I like the coffee walnut whips.
Turkish
Yeah.
delight's like bar of soap.
Okay, so yeah, one last. Oh, hang on. Neil's just said, can he have a reading?
From me or from Adam?
Well, I haven't got my card, so
I
Oh.
said.
Another one.
You start with me then, sorry.
yeah, my part. Oh, for Neil's partner.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright.
I thought he was going to go for your new ones.
No, I've not used them before. And they're a strange deck. They're very symbolic and So this is for Neil's partner. Okay. Give me 3 cards for Neil's partner, whoever that person is. If they start flying out, everyone, I'm impressed. I'm just.
Yeah, 3 cards, isn't it?
No,
Do this.
there's 4.
Okay.
4.
Right, okay. Do you want these in any particular order? Because I don't know how they
They
fell.
came out like that.
Did they?
I think so.
I thought that one was there actually.
Let's move it.
Yeah, right, okay. So
Is
you
that
get
correct?
4 for the price of 3, which is the same price as none. So, okay, so,
They're going to be upside down.
might be.
No.
Okay,
Right, well.
right, so your current situation, which could be 2 cards actually, but we'll see. Pentacles all about your earthly life, or do you want to show him?
Yeah.
So while he's showing you that, Pentacles are all about your earthly life, so things that make your physical experience on earth, so that's money, bank accounts, homes, family, health, career, all of that stuff. And 3s are all about ready, steady, go, hence traffic lights. So your current situation is about moving forward with something, so there must have been some preparation for this, but now it's like, okay, let's just get going. And it could be with anything. It could be a job, a new job, it could be a new project, a hobby, anything, a new relationship, anything at all. So this is where you're at. You need to start moving forward now. And leading up to this is an upside down. Do you want to show the card?
Yeah.
It's the Lovers.
Ooh.
Don't do that. So the Lovers, as you'd imagine, is about lovers, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So it depends on the cards around it. So this is about a partnership of some sort. It could be a partnership with your romantic person, or it could be a partnership with anyone, but it's just that you're passionate about what you're doing. So, but it's upside down. So I feel there would have been some delays in preparing for this. But this links to this. So I would say probably nothing to do with romance, even if it's something you're doing with your romantic partner. The point of it is not romance. It's about, or maybe it could
It's
be.
like
I guess it could be. It could be you could be renewing your vows or rekindling something. So perhaps I shouldn't be quite so hasty to say that. But I do feel there's been some delays in getting to the point where you're ready to start moving forward. And you, oh sorry, yes, sorry.
So that card is?
The Knight of Swords. So Knights are all about movement. So, and this Knight is running. So I'm going to say that once you start, whatever this is, you are going to be moving quickly, and it's not going to be a lot of obstacles. The thing about swords, this is all about I'm going to kill these in a minute. The thing about swords is all about your mental ability, your logic, your intelligence, and your thought processes. So this project requires a lot of
Slapping.
mental. I'm really sorry about these. It requires a lot of mental. I don't want to say acumen, but it is about your head and not your heart, which is strange because the first one is a lover. So it's something you're passionate about, but it will require your mental agility. And what's coming up is death.
Oh.
But don't
Well,
worry.
it's not what you think it
Death
is.
in future is never death.
No,
literally.
it's about.
So this is about something will come to an end and something new will begin. So I'm going to say, as a whole, this reading is about doing something that you're passionate about, or with someone that you're passionate about, not necessarily romantically. Once you start moving forward, because I feel there's been a few delays, you will just keep going. It's like you will just go. It does require some mental thought, and I feel your head will rule your heart in all of the things that you're going to be doing, and this will lead to an accomplishment where you're ready to start on something new. So the death card is not a negative card. It's about one chapter ending and another one beginning, but it's quite a big chapter because it's a major arcana card. So I really hope that makes sense. It's a bit of an eclectic mix of cards, but yeah, that's what I have for you. Well, for your partner.
Okay. Well, I hope that made sense, Neil. And Plasma State has asked for a reading as well.
Who?
Plasma State.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
That's a new one.
Well
Never
done.
heard Plasma State.
Yeah.
It's quite a cool name though.
Yeah.
I like it.
Look at me, I'm to work hard now.
Blimey.
I need someone to stop coming.
Blimey.
No, I do like doing this actually. I'll be lying if I said
I
I
can
didn't.
tell.
So, right, can I have 3 cards for Plasma State? That sounds really funny, doesn't it?
You account.
Oh,
Well, we
there's
got one,
no, that's
Upside down.
2.
2.
A new account.
Right, we need one more for Mr. State or Miss State, sorry, or Mrs. State. Dr. State.
In a state.
Oh, come on, don't make me work hard. Everyone's staring at me. Oh,
Here we go.
there you go.
Whoa.
We know what your last one is now.
Oh.
Okay, so your current situation, let me just give you this.
Yeah.
So your first card, which is what's happening for you now, is the 7 of Cups. Cups is all about your emotions, not necessarily romantic ones, but things that you're passionate about, things you desire, things you love doing. And 7s are decisions. Now I've got lots and lots of tarot decks, and some tarot decks this card would come up where every single decision you make, it will be the right one, because they're all lovely things inside the cups, like butterflies and unicorns and gold and things like that. But this has a snake, and it has what looks like a dragon's wing, and a couple of ladders. So I'm going to say this choosing whatever your decision is going to be has been a little bit like a game of snakes and ladders, where you think you're there and then you come back down again. So, and you are still in the process of trying to decide what it's going to be. But this is about your heart and your passion and your I'm not going to say it's romantic yet. We'll just see how we go. So, to get you to this point is the Page of Cups. Cups.
There's a lot of cups, isn't
There's
there?
been a lot
It's
of
all
cups.
emotional.
Yeah. So the Page of Cups is about enthusiasm. Pages are like right at the beginning of their journey, and this particular Page of Cup, this particular suit is about, like I say, about emotion. And so I feel that you would have been really, really enthusiastic and really passionate about learning something new, or maybe starting a new journey. It may have been a romantic journey. It may have been a new job. It could have been anything that brings you joy, anything that really you are passionate about and that you love. And you started on this learning, whether it was physical learning with books or whether it was an emotional learning or a mental learning. This is what you started doing, this journey. And now you've got to make a decision, and you've got to make that decision with your heart. Again, I'm not saying it's a romantic thing, but it's to do with your feelings rather than your intellect. And okay, so here's your last card, which is the Queen of Pentacles.
Ooh. Oh.
We haven't had that one.
Oh, Lord.
No. The Queen of Pentacles, it can be a man or a woman, so this could be your energy or it could be someone around you. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is well established and likes material things. So they are more about the earthly life than the spiritual life. And so I would say what's coming up is either this decision will lead you to become more, your life will become better, your life will improve. So, for example, it could be that you've got a new hobby that you really love and you're deciding whether to make that hobby into a business. And so if your decision was to make that hobby into a business, it would improve your physical life because you'd be able to make money from it. I'm not saying that's actually what this is. What I'm saying is this is what could happen. Or it could lead you to someone in your life who has these energies, where they're very competent, they're quite materialistic, not necessarily in a bad way, but you know, if they had a catchphrase, it would be, oh my God, that's so pretty, I want it. But I'm like that with crystals. I wouldn't call myself a materialistic person,
I want that remote watch.
but we all have things that are, you know, that we have to have, which we don't necessarily need, like crystals and tarot cards. But so yeah, but I do feel whatever decision you make, it will be the right one, because the Queen of Pentacles is a positive card. It's about abundance and having the things that you want. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I have for you, and I can only read the cards that fall out. So
Okay, well, I hope that's been good for you, Plasma. Right, Neil's got back. Bev is blown away by that. She had tears of joy, thank you.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Can Gloria squeeze me in?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Give you a night off, Adam, for
I
once.
don't remember what hers was.
It was
What was hers?
you had the lovers card.
Yeah, the change
Oh,
card.
and
Change card. at
yeah,
night.
ready, steady, go. And oh, Neil, I'm really happy it met Sinistra.
So that's a good thing.
Do you know, there's nothing better than
Simon got back to it.
Simon's run away.
Yeah, Gloria scared him off.
Right.
Okay.
Right, Plasma said, yeah, it does, thank you.
Oh, lovely. Okay,
Right.
you're very, very welcome. Oh, I didn't swear, I didn't. Right,
Come on, Bennett.
God.
Butterfingers.
What way did they
So
go?
it's number
wrong?
3.
Too many cards.
Right, I think they were this way. So you already might be muddled now. Right, okay, at the moment.
Is it again?
Oh, it's you again. King of Cup. Oh, he does. This one's alive and he's trying to get away.
Yes. Yeah.
So your current situation
What's this now?
is
This is for Neil, I think, isn't it?
stable. I would say you're stable. The King of Cups is really emotionally mature. He's the kind of guy, if you had a catchphrase, his catchphrase would be, it's okay, you're safe with me. So you're a really stable person. And you're, I don't know if you know this, or I might be wrong, but I feel you're very confident in yourself, even if it's a quiet confidence, maybe unassuming. But yeah, it's like you've kind of got your act together. And you may not have, I mean, your life might be a complete mess, but you as a person, you've got your act together. You are, whether you know this, people regard you with quite a lot of respect. I don't believe that you play games. I know you have a bit of a joke on here, but I don't believe you play games. So
Yeah.
leading up to you
Okay,
being
do
like
that,
this, and I'm going to say this is probably about you rather than a situation. Sorry, someone said something. Do I need to?
It was just Plasma saying, yeah, his really made sense.
Okay.
He's got a big decision to make
God
lately.
bless him.
Yeah.
Well, whatever decision you make, it'll be the right one. So
Yeah.
I hope that helps. Okay, sorry, Neil. So this, I think this is about you as a person rather than a situation you're in. But I may be wrong, so just bear with me. So this tells me that you're quite a stable person, emotionally mature. You don't play games. Kind of what you see is what you get, and I think your joking might well be a front for being quite a serious and considered person. But getting you to this point is this card here, which is you showing upside down, so you might want to see the other way around. It's a temperance card. And temperance is all about balance and finding a balance in your life between whatever you're juggling. And I feel that you've struggled to do that because this card is upside down. So it tells me that you found your balance because obviously you're at this point.
Sorry.
That's right, I'm just let Sandra go past. And we were in red. But I feel that you struggled. I feel that it was probably quite a difficult journey to find this balance that you needed in your life and to be comfortable with yourself and whatever was going on around you. And it was a big deal because this is a major arcana card, which means it was a big thing in your life that you would have either overcome or worked on or, dealt with, whatever. And that's what's made you the person that you are today. So what's coming up? Do you want to show this? This has already been up once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got a lot
It's
of
the
repeat
materialistic
cards,
one.
right? Yeah.
Well,
So the
let's
Queen of
see.
Pentacles is again, if you were listening to the last one, you would know that the Queen of Pentacles is very materialistic, but not in a bad way. It's quite a positive card. She likes, or the person likes pretty things, likes to surround herself with pretty things. And she's very graceful, very elegant, but this card is upside down. So I'm going to say your life will improve, but it's going to take work. It's not going to be an easy journey. Or you will become, you will come into your own and be well respected and better established in your physical life, but it's not just going to be like that for you. But I don't think that's something that you can't handle, because looking at your last two cards, I'd say you've had a bit of a journey to get to the person you are anyway. So, yeah, I also wonder if perhaps you should be pushing along a bit on your spiritual path as well. This guy's got a singing bowl, which I didn't notice when I did the reading with him before. But I'm going to say maybe you need to be more spiritually aware as well. But that your physical life will, like the things that make your life earthly, you know, I've said this before, you know, your finances and your career and your home and your family and relationships, it will require some work, I'm going to say, to get to the point where you are properly established and completely content. So I hope it's not a bad reading, it just says you've got to put in a bit more work. But I'm going to say you're used to doing that. So, yeah, so that's my reading for you. I hope it makes sense.
I think that's quite familiar to the previous readings I've done for Neil. So
Oh,
it's like, yeah, the readings I've done for Neil, it's got quite a familiar feel. Yeah, that's yeah. So
marries up, really.
Does that make sense? I don't know. Has someone written something? Was that Simon saying?
yeah, Plasma's just put. Do you guys go to the Southend UFO and Para Fridays? I can't because I work Friday nights, but I mean, I don't know if you guys would want to do that or.
Where is it?
Advertise on Facebook.
It's on Facebook, Plasma. I think isn't it at the Balmoral?
The Balmoral.
I could be wrong.
The Balmoral Centre, what? The Westcliff.
Yeah, I could be wrong. But
I need to use
yeah, yeah,
Please
Plasma.
don't run it.
There we go. Yes, yeah, it is at the Balmoral.
Oh yeah. When's the next one?
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
So I can't because I'm working,
I
but
think they have a lot of guest
Is that
speakers as well.
yeah.
Wiseman? Sandra Wiseman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandra Wiseman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know Sandra, so
You know Sandra very well.
yeah. Yes, first Friday of each month.
Right.
So
Oh, so not this Friday then?
yeah, be 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks.
First
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next month.
Yeah, be the same week we're doing the round table. Right, okay, we're going to knock it on the head there because we've done better than I thought we could, I think. So, well, we're glad you all liked your readings.
Yeah.
Glad that Lloyd could
Really
be of
good.
assistance. And yeah, Plasma State says, yeah, cool, yes, Sandra. So anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in, as it were.
Sorry.
And we will see you on the first Wednesday of March. All my readings tie in. Yeah, that's what I felt. Now.
Are we going to do that thingy? That hearing.
Oh, the
side
Estes.
thing?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do the Estes on the.
I'm well up for that. Sound I'm a skeptic, aren't I? So
Yeah. Let's have him.
I'll be
Yeah.
one.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, the first septic.
Septic peg.
Septic.
Ow! So get the TCP out, guys.
We have some ladies.
So yeah, the first Wednesday of March. I can't remember what the date is off the top of my head, but the round table, we're going to do a bit of Estes. Jeff's going to have a go at it and see what
I
he
think it might be the
thinks.
5th.
Might be the 5th, yeah. Yeah, I think it's
When,
the
when
5th.
is that falling?
Yeah, it is this 5th, Wednesday the 5th.
Oh, I missed that then.
Oh.
I better come.
Priorities.
Oh.
Right, you've got to get your priorities right, mate.
If your camera club is the first Wednesday of every month, you're
No,
never
it's
ever going to miss
every
it.
Wednesday.
Yeah, but then
You miss one.
you've
Yeah,
never
yeah,
missed.
that's
You
a,
never
that's
missed
a
them
good.
before.
That's a good point.
Never
You
missed
missed
this.
these sales before.
Yeah.
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 And that's
Why all is it all of a sudden
You've got to see me do me.
It's alright, we can manage with that,
It's
Rudy, it's
just
fine.
scaring me. I can't, I can't. He's a big chap, and I think, oh no, it's too much.
Yeah, but you're going to be the rest of us. You can do all sorts.
Apologies, we're just talking among ourselves.
Right, so yeah, again, yeah. So join us on the 5th of March, first Wednesday of March for our round table. We will be doing a bit of Estes, and we'll be doing covering our detection equipment and all the rest of it, so you can see what we use and we can tell you all about
Karen
it.
keeps saying paranormal equipment, can you?
Paranormal equipment.
Equipment.
Yeah,
What's
the equipment we
what's
use for
the-
paranormal detection and communication. So we're going to give it.
You're going to test it.
Yeah.
out, aren't you?
Yeah, I've done yes.
She's the guinea pig.
Even yes as well.
Yeah, I've been waiting for months.
Karen's the guinea pig.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to give a talk on paranormal equipment, and Karen and Jeff are going to have a go at the Estes and see what they make of it.
Yay.
I can make faces at you then while you're out.
But you do that anyway.
It's not going to
So yeah, thanks again. Love and light. God bless a lot of you. Have a great weekend. There will be some recorded content coming very soon. I've got 2 more videos to edit, and then we can start afresh this year. All good. Thanks very much.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
It's like a 5-year-old, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's like having a big kid here, isn't it? You're making me go to the toilet now. I've got to go.